everybody. It's Sharon Salka from the Salka Group. If you were with us last week, thanks for coming back this week. Hopefully we didn't scare you too much. And if you're new this week, welcome. This is from our home to yours, the Salka Group. We're just trying to get everybody together for some cooking, some conversation, and some cocktails. So grab your cocktail and cheers to everyone. Tonight's going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be just me cooking. My husband Wally will be doing most of the cooking. Here he is, because those of you who know me know that I don't bake, I don't play with flour, and I especially don't make pierogies. We have a big pierogi party every year the Saturday before Christmas. It's actually called Pierogi Saturday. And I make all the back end food for everybody to eat, and then I always saute up the pierogies when everybody's done, but that's about it.
Say hi to Mary and to Ellie.
Hi Mary, hi Ellie. Hey Ellie girl, beautiful spanakopita. Hi Paula, my partner. Cheers sister, love you. Ellie made the most beautiful spanakopita last week. We posted them on Facebook. Mary Mamino, my girlfriend, has been working her tail off at Remax Tri-County. We couldn't do it without you, Mary. We don't know how you're doing it all, but we love you and we appreciate you. So anyway, so what we normally do is, you know, we're used to making like 800 or 900 pierogies at a time with the help from a lot of you. Normally about 30 of us gathered around this kitchen island, around the table, and there's a lot that goes into it. My Aunt Barb always used to say, we need potato ballers, so we need somebody to roll the potato balls into little balls, and they have to be the exact size. And Uncle Walt, if you're out there listening, you can acknowledge that fact. And also, we would call them cabbage balls, but Aunt Barb would call them cabbage rolls. So they are extremely labor intensive, and we're not doing those tonight. So for our intents and purposes tonight, we're going to make potato pierogi. So
potato and cheese.
A potato and cheese, actually. So I'm going to let my husband Wally take it away. Welcome, Wally, and thank you. And I'm going to be manning the camera for a while, so I'm definitely going to need this. Good luck to all of us.
Hey everybody, how are you? Before I start, I need to have a cocktail, a little bit. Okay, that's enough.
Paula's missing you.
Oh, is she? Hi, yeah. Paula. Okay, first I made a little, this is just like being at a restaurant where you ask for dessert. I made up a little demo here.
Hi Judy, thanks for watching. I guess I wasn't trumped by Trump yet. Sorry honey, go ahead.
Okay, no, if you want to talk, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm showing you, this is the rolled dough with a potato and cheese ball in the middle of it. And eventually they look like this after we'll get done with them. Then we boil them. They'll look like that when they come out of the water.
Judy says, hi Wally.
So, hi Judy. And then you'll saute them, and that's basically what they end up looking like, and that's the potato cheese inside. So hopefully if things go well, we'll see. So, all right, so first up we're going to mix our flour and stuff. The recipe is real simple. It's just 2 cups of sifted flour. The reason why you sift it, it'll help make it lighter. 2 cups of sifted flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, and that's optional. If you don't want to put salt, you don't have to. 1 egg beaten.
Love you, partner.
And 1 tablespoon of oil. For this tonight I used olive oil, but you can use any type of oil you want, whatever you prefer. And then also have half a cup to a cup of lukewarm water available. And basically just dump it all together, and I started it here and then I'll finish it. And
don't forget to add the rest of your water.
Yeah, well, I'm working the dough a little.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. See, y'all. Okay. Like I think I know everything, but I really don't.
So I'm just getting it started, and then I'll add water because you may or may not need the whole cup. Depends on whether it's humid out or not, or.
Louise Miller, hi girlfriend from Arizona. How are you?
Louise, how you doing? How's Chucky? Say hi. So I'm just gonna, you can see it's starting to come together now. I'm not gonna finish it because it'll take a little bit of time. I actually use a food processor with a plastic blade, a dough blade, and the dough setting, and it does a really nice job. It gets the dough ready in about a minute or 2, and then I just have to knead it a little bit and go on from there.
And what does that come out looking like, Wally, the dough, when it's done?
It'll come out like this. I have it wrapped up. I'll wrap it up in plastic with a little bit of oil, and then you want to let it sit and for about 2-3 hours or so and let it relax, because you have to develop the gluten. Otherwise, you can't go for mixing it and start rolling pierogies. That's just not going to work well for you. You'll see as you're working the dough. You'll feel the texture. So this is going to need a little bit more water.
Say
Can you
hi
see
to
that?
Shelly
Can you
Cachabato.
see that? Hey Shelly, how are you? Tell Bobby I said hi.
Dewey's watching from Florida.
Dewey, hey Dew. I don't play
Dewey.
golf anymore. Now I'm doing this crap. No, I'm only kidding. But anyway, so we'll mix this, get it started, and I'm gonna let it. This still needs a little bit more water and stuff, but
Can you hold up the
I
bowl
get
and
the
show
idea.
everybody
I
the
can.
consistency?
Yeah, it's starting to come together, but basically you'll keep going on this until it gets together in a ball, and then you'll end up with something that looks kind of like
Hi, Pete Leegee.
this. This was done earlier. I'm gonna need some dough on it.
Flour.
Somebody wants their flour. Yeah, excuse me. Thanks, Sharon. Somebody once said if you're working with flour, don't wear dark colors. But of course, I don't listen.
Yeah, we screwed that
So,
up already.
Yeah, that's all right. So I'm just gonna throw some down. This flour.
That's
on
all
the
right.
counter.
I'm home. I have plenty of time to do laundry. Don't
Hopefully
worry about a
everybody's
thing.
following along.
I think they are. Anybody have any
Inside.
questions?
This is like one of the best things I ever got.
Foley.
Foley.
Hey, Bill
Hey,
Foley.
Billy.
Last time you were at a pierogi party, oh my God, it was years ago.
So
No, that's not Sharon. That's Wally. Oh, Shelly loves pierogies.
who is it? Who is it?
Shelly loves pierogies, and
does
Billy
she?
said
Yeah.
that's not Sharon. No, Billy, I do not look
Sorry.
like that. Even though I've been quarantined for a freaking month.
Sharon will come in a little while and cook everything. So I'm just doing the prep stuff.
I'm good, Pete.
So-
How you doing, sweetheart?
Basically, I took that dough, which was the 2 cups of flour and stuff, and it makes about this much. Doing rowing by hand.
Uncle
I'll get
Walt,
about,
tell
hey,
all of
Uncle
us
Walt.
that this is how you earn the famous Golden Pierogi Award.
Right.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Wally,
Right.
you've got to fill everybody in on the Golden Pierogi Award.
We'll do that in a second. I'm on a roll here.
Tom
Okay.
Troy, for you, sweetheart, I will deliver pierogies. Yes. Say hi to Tom.
Hey Tom, how are you?
Tommy's in the house.
Okay, so I'm going to start cutting a section to roll. Because you're not going to roll the whole thing. I mean, you could if you want. If you have the counter space, you can lay it out. But just for demonstration purposes.
Melissa's here. Melissa,
Hey,
we
Melissa.
love you. She's one of our hardworking bankers on the front line from Berkshire Bank.
Yep.
My God, they're processing thousands and thousands of small business loans every single day.
Okay. All right, so here we go. This is going to take, let's move this out of the way. I got a heavy roller, which helps because I'm weak. And I'm just going to roll it up.
Melissa,
Start
say
rolling
hi
it.
to Wally.
Hey, Melissa.
Or Wally, say hi to Melissa. See,
Hey,
this
Melissa,
is what
how are you?
happens. Oh,
Okay.
Foley wants you to take a drink.
Foley wants me to take a drink.
Where's your cocktail?
I got one over there.
Don't walk
I'll
off
get
the
it.
camera. I'll get
no,
it
No,
for
no,
you.
I get it. Oh, I got it. Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Cheers to Foley.
Yeah. There you go, Billy. Cheers, man. And everybody else, thanks for watching.
You may never watch again after this, but thank you very much.
Okay. All right, no problem. So, okay, you're going to see white on my arms. Okay, so then
It's all right.
I take you want to cut. You can use. My mom used to use a coffee cup. Everybody does something a little bit different. Some people use it. I've used this as like a cookie cutter. I'm dyslexic, so if I say things backwards, just flip it around and it'll be all right.
Melissa, I didn't start drinking yet, but girlfriend,
No.
I'm going to once
Well,
this is done.
This is like my favorite thing. Is the I just got this at the top off of a jar or something. Cleaned it first, of course.
Cheers,
And
Billy.
Then, I use this for cutting. Can you see me cut?
Yes, we can
Okay.
see you cut. If
So,
anybody needs
I'm
me to
only gonna do
zoom
a couple
in,
of them.
if you need me to zoom in, let me know.
Okay.
Nicole Rossetti's here. Nicole is my stylist at Robert James Salon. Nicole, I love you. I miss you, girlfriend. To all of us, from all of us, I mean,
Okay.
we are all missing our hairstylists and our salons and all of our small businesses.
We are.
We are, believe me.
Okay, we making pierogies or we're talking about hair?
Let's go.
Okay. All right. So anyway, I just want to keep it moving. Otherwise, we'll be here an hour and a half and we'll probably lose everybody.
Nobody's
So,
going
anyway,
anywhere. What do you
so
think?
this is the
Everybody's going out
cuttings.
for cocktails?
This is the cuttings. Don't throw this away. Just move it to the side because you're going to take the trimmings as you're doing them. And here's what you're left with. You know, the start of the birth of a pierogi.
Pete wants me to zoom in a little bit, so
Mmm.
there we go. Show everybody the dough. It's a very nice dough.
The dough. Mm-hmm. Well, all right.
Well,
Here's the
just
dough.
yeah, okay.
Okay. But it's nice and soft and supple, and it gets this way after 2-3 hours or so. You just got to let it relax. The gluten starts working, and then everything gets nice and soft. But that just makes it easier.
Melissa's got a Peloton date at 6:30.
Okay. Okay. You will watch this with your phone as you're riding.
Melissa, don't worry, honey. I'll drop pierogies off to you on Monday.
Okay, so here we go. So now the next thing I want to talk about.
Hey,
this is
Nicole,
basically
love
how
you
to cut.
too.
This dough's ready to go. All right. Now is the stuffing. Today we're gonna make we made a cheese and potato and cheese stuffing. Basically, I like to use like an Idaho, a baking potato because it's drier. It's not like if you use like a not a russet, but a.
Say hi to Tom Troy and say hi to Beth
hi to
Lightus.
Hi Beth. Who's the what was the potato you used?
It's just a regular russet
what's the other
potato.
ones? The
Hey, Bob
golden-
Britchke, what's
What's
happening?
the golden ones that you use?
Like a white potato. It's
But
not
what's
a
the other?
Yukon Gold. Are the
Yukon
ones
Gold
that you
don't
don't
want to
want
use
to
because
use.
there's too much moisture in them. So
Tom says you're taking his job.
I'm taking his job.
Yeah, Tom says you're taking his job with the fillings. And
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
We're missing you,
That's
Tom.
all right. So
Say
what
hi
I
to Bob
use-
Britchke.
Hi Bob, how are you? So I to make the potato ball, as you can see over here, to make one of these. Oh, they're kind of stuck. They've been around for a little while now. So, but to make a potato ball, just you take a little bit. I use this one. I like it. Just throw it in your hand. Just roll it. And what's nice is there's in the potatoes. There's nothing but I've used a baking potato. Right, peeled them, boiled them, took them out. Put them back in the pot after you boil them, drain the water, put them back in to dry them out some more, and then I just start throwing your cheeses in, whatever you want. I use Monterey Jack, sometimes that's all I use, but tonight I use, because it's special, and you people are special, don't forget that.
Tommy says no leaks, Wally.
No leaks. What leaks?
No leaks from the dough, remember? Like you can't have leaks when you roll
no,
over
no,
the
no,
dough.
no. There's no
Christine
leaks here.
Kernan says, hi, Wally. We
Hi,
love what you're
Christine.
making.
Tell Bill, that's good. And Christine helped us many times here.
And Bill, her
And
husband.
Bill.
We love you
Bill's
guys. We miss you.
Bill's a good pincher. So anyway, we make the potato ball, and in this one I have Monterey Jack cheese. I have some yellow cheddar and white cheddar, and then you just melt it in, mix it up, and you end up with it. What's nice about it is if you can put butter in too, but butter sometimes makes it sticky. But this is it's chilled down, and it's easy to roll the ball. You don't get your hands messy or anything. So basically, you do that. Oh, I forgot one thing, which I'll use. I have some leftover water from the dough. I like to get a cup of water nearby, so when I get ready to stuff the pierogi, real simple. If you need to, just dip your hand in the water. You don't have to do it all the time, but sometimes it helps. Just put it around the edge, and then just fold it. Turn that down, because you're going to screw yourself up.
I don't
Okay.
know how.
All right.
Hold on, I think I got it.
Hold on. Excuse me. 1 second.
Is that it? Sorry about that. I told you I'm manning the camera, and it doesn't always work so well.
Back in business. All right. So basically, I'm just going to pinch by hand, go around. And one thing I like to do, I mean, you can leave it like that, which is nothing wrong. It looks good. It looks like a pierogi, doesn't it? And
Bring it closer to the camera.
Can you see it now?
Oh, you're under the light. Bring it a
Okay.
little bit. There we go.
Is
Can
that
everybody
better?
see that? That's a beautiful
Isn't it?
pierogi.
Okay.
Love you, Paula.
All right. Sometimes if you want to make it, this is a little tip, just like a ravioli. You take a fork, and then just pinch it around. I'm doing this without my glasses on too, so if it doesn't come out perfect, okay. Whoops. Okay, so I just put some. You see the little fork marks?
Come closer now.
The little fork
Now
marks?
we got it. Okay.
So what that's going to do is when you saute them up, it's going to help hold all your whatever you saute with, oil, butter, and salt and pepper, or whatever. So basically, that's how you make a pierogi. You just keep doing it until you pass out, or you fall on the floor, or you get drunk and fall over. So you keep doing that.
Or you eat yourself into a food coma.
So now Sharon's going to.
I'm going to start the boiling process.
Yes, let's get this cranked up.
It is cranked.
Okay. It's the water's almost done. So what I'll do is I'll just stuff a couple more. Uh-oh, I see a hole. That's not good.
Oh, Tom Troy, he's got a leaker.
Okay, that's not good. That's no problem. If it leaks, it leaks. All right, so let me get another potato ball real quick.
Can you tell everybody about the potato balls? And Hallie and Barbara always wanted them to be perfect. They have to be the perfect size and the perfect dimension.
That's why I do them like that.
Right, Uncle Walt?
That is a perfect potato ball. Right, Uncle Walt?
Bill Foley says, you're a great pierogi pincher at the church, Uncle Walt. Thanks, Billy.
Yep.
Oh, Mary says you look like a pro.
Me? I used to help my mom make them when I was a kid. She used to do them. Everything was made by hand and by scratch.
He's a Pollock, Mayor. Of course he's
Well,
a pro.
Until, then later on in life, then she started, I hate to say this, but she used to use Mrs. T's. Nothing wrong with Mrs. T's, but it's just not the same. There's nothing better than making a homemade pierogi.
Tom
It's
says,
just like-
what dude? No leaks.
No leaks. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do one more and then...
And then I'm going to take over from here.
Okay,
Well, I'm going to go back in front of the camera, and Wally's going to man the camera because I'm not real good at this, guys,
Okay.
by the way.
I know this is exciting, watching me roll potato ball.
Paula says the balls are too big.
No, they're not. They're perfect.
Okay.
And if you put two of them together, no, I'm only kidding.
Don't go there.
They're never the same size. And we'll just leave it at that. Okay. Almost done. And it depends on the dough too. You can feel it. Sometimes you need water with it. A lot of times you don't. If it's fresh and it feels supple and everything. That's all you need. And let me just do my...
So we're
Okay.
totally not making like a lot
Right.
today. Normally we're used to
Right.
making like,
So we're
I don't know, what guys,
are
800,
stuck.
900?
Oh yeah.
So,
like these are stuck, but these have been sitting around for a little bit.
but they're ready to go in the water, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, now we're ready. Okay. So Sharon, you want to take over from here, and then I'll take the camera. And have-
That's right, Paula. Aunt Barb always re-rolled your balls. That's true.
Yeah.
She never liked them. All right, so Wally's going to step out of the camera,
Especially cabbage
and I'm going to step
Okay.
in, and I'm
And
going
I'll
to
be
take
back.
over from here. So here we go. Wally, get back over there.
Okay.
So hey, everybody, I'm back. Wally, you need to come over to the stove with me, please.
Yep.
Thank you. So this has been a long-standing tradition in our house.
Oh hey, everybody, say hi to Sarah.
Oh, Sarah's here. Sarah's helping.
Sarah's helping. She's waiting for her pierogi. She had a couple test ones today from us, or from me.
So I'm taking the pierogies that Wally made, and I'm going to drop them in boiling water. In this boiling water, I have a little bit of canola oil. Just stops them from sticking. So as I was saying, this
wait a
this
minute.
tradition.
Billy Foley says N1 is always lower. I guess he's referring to the potato balls.
I guess he is.
And he's, oops, wrong show.
So,
Wes Dawson is watching.
Hi, Wes.
Wes,
How
boy.
are you? Say hi
Say
to
what?
Billy for us. So these were the ones that Wally made earlier. So I've got about 5 of them in here. Don't crowd the pan. And Wally, if you can get a little closer to this
Yep.
without getting a lot of steam on the camera, that would be perfect.
Yep.
So you can see they're very similar to raviolis. We're going to wait just a little bit, and they're going to come up. They're gonna pop up.
They'll float when
When
they're
they
done.
pop up, we're gonna take them. And again,
Copley's watching.
remember last week we used parchment paper. We go through so much parchment paper in our house. Let me tell you. So there's a layer of parchment paper here. These have already been boiled, and you can see they basically look the same, but they're not. There's a totally different consistency to them now once they're boiled. So what we're gonna do is we're waiting for them to pop up, and then once they
Give them a
pop
little
up,
stir because sometimes they'll stick, or they'll stick on the bottom.
I don't know. I've
Use
never
the
been
other if you want to.
I've never
Okay,
been
that's
a
fine.
boiler.
Yeah, just
so-
separate them.
We have specific jobs. We have boilers. We have ballers. We have loggers. We have, I don't know. Tom Troy, help me out here. What are some of the names for some of the jobs that we all do? I don't know. Paul is normally a runner.
Billy Foley says, when they pop up, where's the butter and onions?
Just hold on,
Just
Billy
wait.
Foley. What the hell, boy? Hold on. What are you, hungry? Jeez. So they're popping up now. They're looking good. So what's going to happen here then is I'm going to, yeah, that's a pretty one. All right, so I'm going to take these out of the water. I'm going to lay them on the tray. And normally we do full cookie sheets with layers of parchment, and we take them, and it's normally cold when we make them. It's normally December because it's right before Christmas. And we have a screened-in porch, so we put them out on the screened-in porch. We cover them with saran wrap. They cool down. Once they cool down is when you can take them and you can freeze them. Again, just like we did with the spanakopita last week, we froze them between layers of parchment paper in an aluminum tin with a lid. Same thing with the pierogies. Once they sit for a while and they cool down, layer them in the parchment paper.
Robin's watching again.
Put the lid on it. Who is?
Robin.
Hey, Robin, how you doing? So take the parchment paper, take the pierogies, layer them in the tin, throw them in the freezer, and mark them so that you know what you have. So from here, let's just pretend for all intents and purposes that these have already cooled and they've already set. So this is what Billy Foley's been waiting for. They're gonna go from there into the frying pan. So in this frying pan, we have a little bit of butter and a little bit of olive oil. When they're almost done, I sprinkle a little salt and pepper on them. And you can see there's varying degrees of doneness here, and that's because in our family, some like them crispy, some like them a little softer. Everybody's got, you know, their own
And the
their
true
own
and the true
thing.
pierogi lover, like Joe Treba, will just suck them out with just butter and salt on them coming right out of the water.
That's right. So normally the way we serve them at the Salka house is we put sour cream in the center and we put the pierogies on the plate because they're already sauteed. You'll know when they're done. I mean, they smell amazing. And you know what? I can say that. I don't eat
Billy
pierogies.
says the spoon's going to get hot in the boiling water.
I don't really care.
Thanks, Billy.
Thanks, Billy. So I don't even eat pierogies, but I got to tell you, it's a labor of love, and when it's just so much fun. So up
Don't worry,
here,
I eat them.
we have sauteed onions. So I've sauteed these up earlier. You can do that with no problem. You take your sauteed onions. This is for Billy Foley. We're gonna layer them over the pierogies, and that was the easiest pierogi making I think that
Ever.
we
Ever. Uncle Walt could have testified to
ever
that.
done.
And probably
So-
Uncle Walt's favorite.
Yeah. So this is our finished product. If everybody can see that. If you have any questions, let us know. If anybody has any comments, let us know. Wally has the recipe. We can email it to you. We can text it to you, whatever you need. And for right now, we just want to cheers everyone. And we want to thank everyone for joining us again this week. We know that President Trump is on the television right now, so hopefully a lot of you will watch us later. But cheers to everyone, and you know it's been a tough road. I think if my math is correct, tomorrow will be day 30 of our shelter in place. So we're always curious what everybody else has been doing. We've been working. We've been doing webinars. We've been cooking. Are you making fun of me?
No.
And I figured he was making fun of me.
No.
And we've been doing all kinds of stuff around here. So, you know, let us know what you've been doing. And, you know, we're interested to hear. We miss everyone as always. And we love this segment. It's from our home to yours. And it's just all about cooking and cocktails and conversation. So we hope that tonight's video was informative. And we hope that you all try and make pierogies. And we hope that you love them as much as we do. And of course, this is my pierogi boy right here. So anything you would like to say, Wally?
No. Give it a try. They're easy to make. You can put any kind of filling in them, really. We've even had a friend, buddy of mine, Joey. We made raspberry pierogies and sprinkled them with powdered sugar. So that was like a dessert. So we had pierogies for dinner, and then we had raspberry pierogies for dessert. So that was pretty good.
Foley says Trump 2020.
Trump 2020.
And Patty Loomis loved it. Say hi
Hi,
to your
Patty.
cousin Patty.
Did you get here on time? If not, watch the recording. That's all.
And you know, we'll always send you the recipe too,
Right.
Patty. And Judy says, thanks so much. Cheers.
Thank you, Judy. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, so we're just all happy that you all tuned in. And I know I'm off camera, but I can't read your messages and talk at the same time. So I'll
It's just like chewing gum and walking. That stuff.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, from our home to yours, cheers, the Salka group. Next week, I believe we're making baklava. That was the next request that we had in line.
That's a dessert.
That's a dessert that'll rot your teeth. Yeah, definitely. A lot of sugar, a lot of honey. But we had a couple requests for that. If there's something else that you want us to make, just feel free to ask us. We, you know, as you all know, we're not professional chefs. We're just home cooks, and we just want to share right now. And we feel that it's really important. So once we finish making all of these, I have a couple stops to make. There's a couple really special people that are going to get some little food baskets from us, and I think you know who you are. So thank you all from our home to yours, the Salka group. Cheers.
And with that, little closing music.
Nicole definitely wants the recipe.
What?
Nicole definitely wants the recipe. Robin, we're glad you're here.